Hello, happy December 3rd, and welcome back for day 3 of the World of Wool Advent Calendar Spin Along 2024. My name is Jess, and every day I will be spinning a new yarn from the World of Wool Advent Calendar. Yesterday we spun up Yuzu's Petals, which is this really gorgeous kind of sparkly, dusty rose color based off of the character Yuzu from It's a Wonderful Life. And I made some corrections to the patterns, so my 2 is finally going the right way. But with every thing that I fix, I seem to come across another issue. So because I flipped the chart to get the 2 to face the right way, I didn't realize that this would inevitably put my heel on the wrong side. So I actually went back and I fixed the day 1 sock completely. I spun up some of what I had saved from day 1, the Fezziwig, so that yarn is now more of a sock weight. So now everything's perfect, and I'm just going to replace these 2 up here on the calendar. I may have to start moving those around when we get more, but now we have day 1 and 2, both of the numbers facing the right way and both of the heels on the right side. So hopefully that is all the issues we will have with physically knitting the socks from here on out. And I think I've gotten about exactly the fingering weight yarn that I want, so hopefully we will have better weights going forward. Today, let's find out who our character is for today. Day 3 is Cindy Lou, and our mix here is Merino, Faux Angora. I think I always say this word wrong. I always say triobal nylon, but that's not even close to how it's spelled. Trilobal nylon, and Tussa silk. I can only assume that Cindy Lou is Cindy Lou Who from The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. And when I think of this character, I think of the iconic picture of her from the original animated film. So my guess is that this is going to have maybe the colors of her, pinks and yellows, the ornament she's holding red, and maybe even some from her eyes, that kind of blue color. Let's see. I should have recognized one thing in here, because that trilobal nylon is this kind of rainbow sparkle effect, so I should have been able to guess that. But we've got, I think maybe the red of the ornament, the pinks, maybe golden for her hair, and we've got this rainbow from the trilobal nylon. So let's see what World of Wool has to say about this blend. It's so fancy. It looks so gorgeous. Day 3, Cindy Lou, features 42.5% merino, 37.5% faux angora. That's what's making it so soft. 12.5 trilobal nylon and 7.5 extra bleached Tussa silk. Cindy Lou Who first appeared in the Dr. Seuss book How the Grinch Stole Christmas and discovers the Grinch as he's partway through stripping their house of all things festive. She also appears in the animated version and live-action version of the same storytelling. Some of us know just one, and some of us may recognize all 3. Cindy Lou embodies the spirit of kindness and is the opposite of the Grinch in this respect. She is characterized by her blonde hair and festive red and white attire, which is what we focused on in this blend. We wanted this blend to be very soft while having lots of depth and subtle color shifts to emulate the brightly colored illustrations in the original books. Faux Angora gives us a soft, bright white base to this blend, which is balanced with the bold scarlet shades common in Cindy Lou's costumes. Then we used a variety of merino and silk to add the blonde of her hair and a stripe of rainbow trilobal nylon for a bold shimmer effect. The resulting blend is wonderfully soft, but also hard-wearing, making it perfect for projects that need more durability. Due to the fake Angora and nylon content, it won't felt as firmly as other blends. I'm going to set up the wheel so I can get to spinning this. I replaced the original brake band on this wheel yesterday with some nylon thread because the original brake band is just It's too much for me. I love the Ashford Joy so much for its convenience and portability. It doesn't take up a lot of space. I live in an apartment. It can come with me to the local yarn store or to festivals. But it is a very high uptake wheel, and I like a very gentle uptake. So that is my only issue with this wheel, and it's not even an issue. It's just the way I like to spin. Okay, and here we have our finished yarn for day 3. This one turned out, I mean, they're all going to turn out so lovely. All of the blends are lovely. This one reminds me a lot of kind of like an upgraded version of Sinterklaas from last year. A lot of the same color ideals, but a lot more gold this time around, and we've got a really soft feel. There are some things that I regret that I just can't show through video when it comes to how beautiful these yarns are. And one of those things is the Trilobal nylon. I cannot express the rainbow quality that comes off of this yarn. I have some of it separate, like I have just that fiber to try and show you what's happening inside these yarns. So this is what is blended in here that is giving this yarn this kind of metallic, ethereal, rainbow quality. This is what that Trilobal nylon looks like. And when you blend it in, you just get this soft, subtle rainbow over the whole yarn. I know that you can see that there are lots of colors in here, but it's almost like every color is also giving off a rainbow on its own. So this is what is inside this yarn that's really giving it that fun ethereal quality on top. I considered partnering this with blue as the contrast color because that would really give the pop of Cindy Blue's eyes for me, but I think the blue I have is just a little too blue to make that happen. So I'm going to go real classic, and I'm going to pair this just with white. And even though it's going to be kind of tedious for me, I'm going to reskein all of the colors that I have for contrast colors, wash them and reball them, because they've all been caked for so long that they've really lost their loft. They're really kind of dead and fine in the middle. So I'm going to wash them, reskein them so that they can be lofty again, and I think that'll pair better with the yarns that I'm spinning because the yarns I'm spinning are so fresh and so lofty. I also have had the idea now, because this is how much yarn I start with, and even after knitting the socks, they're so small, after knitting the advent socks, I'm left with a good amount of this fingering weight yarn at the end. Even day 1 that I went back and re-knit, so this was just 12.5. This was just 12.5 grams of fingering weight yarn that I used to re-knit sock number 1, and I still have some left. So I think it's only right that in the year of the Advent Calendar sock, that at the end I use all these fingering weight yarns to knit myself a couple pairs of socks. So hopefully I can get that done by Christmas. I'm not making any promises for myself, but I think that's the perfect way to use up what's left from all of these sock yarns after I knit the Advent Calendar socks. I'll be back tomorrow for day 4 of the Advent Calendar spin along. I look forward to seeing you then. Bye!